Hello, you guys, and welcome to our first science challenge. For today's science challenge, you're going to be playing one of my very favorite games called GeoGuessr. So I'm going to show you how that works. You're going to go click on the link for the science challenge, which you probably already did if you're watching this video. And that's going to open up a discussion page. Okay, you're watching the video, which I'll post right here. And then you're going to click on this link right here for GeoGuessr. I'm going to open that in a new tab for you. And it's going to bring up a game, okay, called Where in the World is Mr. E? And what you're going to be doing in this game is looking on a map and trying to guess where you are. Okay, so you're going to click play. And then here's what you've got to do. You have to have an account to play. But the cool thing is you can just create it with your school. So it will say create an account. And then just click this button right here that says sign up with Google. And as long as you are logged in to your school account, it will just pop up your school account and you can click that. And it'll say, welcome. Yeah, I already have an account. So let's see. And it's saying that doesn't exist. Let me try again now that I'm logged in. All right, there it is. So now that I'm logged in, I can hit play, single player, and click start game. And then what it does, it takes you to a location on Google Street View. And usually it's like on a street where you can go look around, but sometimes it'll just be like a panoramic picture. And so I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna look for hints. This one, you'll notice there's not a lot of hints. If I was on a street, I'd look at like street signs and cars and look for what languages there are and things like that. For this map, for the most part, it's kind of like famous places around the world that you're going to look for. So I'm going to look here. I'm going to say, where do I think I am? Where in the world could this be? Okay. And I think, I'm just going to make one up. I think, wow, this looks like the Grand Canyon, I think, which would be a terrible guess. So don't guess the Grand Canyon. And then I've got to close my screen here to show you this next part. So I'm going to close it. And then down here, you'll notice is the world. So you could pop up and I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to say, well, where's the Grand Canyon? Oh, here's the United States. And I happen to know the Grand Canyon is right down here. So I'm going to click on, well, I would find it wherever that would be. Oh, here we go. And you could either do a general click like, okay, here's the Grand Canyon, or you could zoom in even more and look for an even more specific spot on the map. You can zoom in as much as you want. Okay, obviously this is a terrible guess for the Grand Canyon, but I don't want to tell you what it is. And then down here is the button that says guess. And you click that and it will tell you how close you were and it'll give you points. And there's going to be 5 locations. And when you're done with all 5, it'll give you a total score. So let's say, and it's going to be like the maximum, if you did perfect, would be 25,000 points, okay? After you do that, what I want you to do after you've played the game is go back and in the discussion, I want to know 3 things. What was your score? So you could be like, oh, I got 12,562. Which location was the easiest to guess? So it'd be like, oh, when you were at Disney World. I made that one up. I won't be at Disney World. That one was really easy because I saw Mickey Mouse and I knew it was Disney World. Which location was the hardest to guess? Well, that one in the forest was hard because I couldn't tell exactly where you were. Okay. And then I have no idea what the prize is, but if you do good, heck, even if you just play the game, I'll make sure when we get back in school, you can come get a prize from me. Okay. All right. And then you hit post reply and the rest of us can see how you did. After you play that game, it will let you play 1 game a day. So I like to go, I have like, if you pay, you can play as many games as you want, but for free, you can play 1 game a day. And there's like my favorite map. If you go over here and go to browse maps, my favorite map, if you go to like popular maps, oh, let's see, more popular maps. is there's like so many different maps, like football stadiums and US cities and world capitals and places in Utah. But my favorite map is called What's That McDonald's? And you have to guess what McDonald's around the it could be any McDonald's in the world. And so you look around, you go, well, let's see, this doesn't look like America. There's a McDonald's, there's a Pizza Hut, and you could spend a little bit of time or a ton of time. Bistroteca, you'd be like, huh, what language is that? Maybe that's Italian. McCafe. Uh, and lots of times they'll let you like move around to like if it's on a street view, but oh, Malta, it says something of Malta. And I happen to know Malta is a little country that's south of Italy. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna find Malta. And I don't know what city it is, but I'm just gonna say, well, it's probably just the biggest city in Malta, which if I zoom in, the first city to pop up is Gozo or Melieha. So I don't know. I'm just gonna guess right in the middle of this town right here. Oh, check it out. I got 4,953 points, and then I played the next one. Anyway, it's a really awesome game if you're into geography because it tests both like looking for clues in the picture and then also having to find it on a map and see how close you can get. So that's our challenge for this week. Uh, check it out. All right, you guys. I hope you're doing good, and I'll see y'all later.